Hey, this is ASpengler, and this is episode 29 of building Itter Castle in Lego. Last segment, we were working on this wall right here. It's in the kind of the back, the one side of the castle that I haven't done any work on, at least until last segment, once we started on it. It's kind of just been one of those walls that I put off for a while, but about time that it's getting done. It's a crucial wall that pretty much has to get done before the main keep, which is right behind it, can get done. So that's what we're going to really be working on this segment. I don't know if we'll get it completely done, but I want to at least get another layer of windows on here, or maybe two. It needs two more layers, so maybe we could get it done. But other than that, there's still like two other parts of this wall that haven't even gotten started. The first one's being, it's gonna go right here, kind of just a smaller little corner bit right there. And then you kind of saw here, there needs to be a wall put in here, which is gonna go all the way through, kind of, you more see it on the back, but then it's gonna also come around it kind of as like a L here, and then it's gonna cover up this face surface here. So, but for the most part, we're gonna just mainly be working on here. I don't know how far we'll get. So that's basically it. As far as progress on the mock, you probably could already tell that we got a pretty decent portion of the castle done. We're probably getting closer to 75% of the whole castle done. All the landscaping details pretty much done, unless I decide to add a little bit more detail in, which I always end up doing. And as far as some other stuff, I'm thinking about adding lights into the castle. I think that would be a cool feature to it. I just have to figure out which lights I'm gonna get, but that will probably be pushed to more of the end of like the whole building process. Probably when the castle's completely done, I'll probably get those lights. I don't think it would be too hard to get the lights in. They'll probably just be in like behind windows, have like a flickering light behind the windows. Something, I don't know if some of you may be wondering it, there is going to be some like the clear, trans-clear pieces here. It's not just going to be an open. I don't know if some of you have been wondering that, but that's kind of just another one of those things that I put off, not putting the glass bit behind these windows. But every window will have the little glass thing. It's just something I haven't done yet. Another thing in the list, but I think we got a good amount of time, like 2 months till. Again, I am going to Brick World Chicago this year. So I got my tickets, reserved a table, so you can expect me to be there. It would be nice if a bunch of you guys could come check out Itter Castle in person. So that's cool, but that's pretty far off. So let's get back into this, get focused. Go ahead and start building. Come back after some building. As you saw in the time lapses, I basically put on just another layer of windows, the final layer in the middle, and then just one more on the sides. I did end up also going ahead and making 4 more windows here, so those are ready to put the final layer on the top here. This area in the middle will be cut off, and then there'll just be a wall in the center here, so this will kind of just come off. There'll be just a little platform here. I didn't leave a ton of space there, so figures won't be able to fit on there really. It's basically just one brick width there, so not really any space for a figure unless you kind of bent them over or anything. But there's going to be a few like details up there, so there probably won't be any room at the end of that. So I'm starting to run short on just the basic 1x2 bricks, just the plain ones. So I'm pretty sure I have a lot of those just scattered around somewhere, so those shouldn't be too big of an issue to find. So more of the essentials I still have, so I should be able to finish, at least I think finish, or at least get the next layer of windows on the top here, and then we'll probably end it out there. So still haven't worked on the side areas here or this one, as you can see, but I think right away we'd probably next segment start on that, because I don't think I can get the roof on here until I get this side area done. We might not even get the roof done until we start catching up on the keep. So but just with it like this, it looks pretty good. You can't really tell that the roof back here isn't done because you can't really see it, since unless you had like an overview of the mock. So just having this wall here pretty much complete. It's looking good. Now it's not just an empty space, now it has this here, so good progress. Now go ahead and find some more bricks so we can then put the next layer of windows on, and this will basically be done. So let's go ahead and keep building. Coming back for the last bit, as you saw in the last time lapse. The wall is basically complete, or building, and yeah, so it's pretty much done, other than just kind of the top details. Since this height is now equal to basically the tallest spot of their other castles, so it's equal to the height of those windows back there and the front of the main keep, so I kind of just stopped it there, since don't really want to go ahead get any taller than the keep, because once it goes on as like the building of this, as I keep working on this building, it does connect to the keep kind of in a way. So the keep will rise up with its main tower going up here, and then this kind of just has a little wall, or whatever you'd call it, design or something like that, that kind of goes up along. It's kind of like a slant going up to the top of the keep. So this building here is more, I'd say, is more connected to the keep than the other side, just in the way that, I don't know how it's designed, something like that. So that's basically why I stopped. It'll continue building on that once the keep gets more cut off, but we won't get working on the keep until these corner sections are done, or this corner section and the part here that needs to still be covered up. So, but the reason I can't work on that more, since I did run out of pieces. I was just mainly just to finish this side wall. You didn't see in the time lapse, but there's that wall right there. I wasn't building that in the time lapse, but after the time lapse I went ahead and continued working on that, but I ended up running out of pieces, so I just kind of had to go around looking through my collection, digging around, and I eventually found enough pieces that I could finish that up, but I have nowhere near enough to finish this whole corner. I'll probably go, this one will go at least up to here. I don't think I'm gonna have it go all the way up, just because I don't think it would have on the castle. That's like the main area that I don't have a picture of. I found a decent picture of like kind of the top half of this side, But other than that, it's kind of a mystery to what this is, so I'm just making it kind of a corner wall here, probably go up to about this height, and call that good. It will kind of just cut off like this section did here. Oh, and just forgot to mention that there's the detail. I thought this turned out pretty good. This is basically just kind of the decorative white lining that's gonna go along the top of like all around the castle. It mainly starts around the keep, but it does go around this side. There wasn't any on the other side of the building, just I think because partly again that this building is more part of the main keep, just kind of or the main section of the castle, so I guess they put more decorations on it. So there's going to be that white lining on the top of the castle going all the way around. So that's another cool thing. I was kind of experimenting it, and I had this idea in my head, and it turned out pretty nice. If you look up the pictures, I think it looks pretty close to what the detailing would look like, so I'm going to stick with that. Hoping it will look good going all the way around the castle, but we're going to have to wait and see till we get the rest of the castle done to do that. So I'll probably send out some bricklink orders, get some more pieces so we can finish up the corner here and this area here, and then once those are done, we basically only have the keep and the rest of the top of this side building to do, and then the castle will be done, other than maybe like a side building back there, but or a building in the back, but that's not quite as important. So pretty far done, and that's basically it for this segment. So announcement, I finished up the painting tutorial video, so it's gonna launch back into not vehicle videos. I haven't had time to build any custom vehicles, but maybe in the future I could get more of those. I do have some other buildings kind of more related to trees and bushes. I have a few other ideas for some tutorial videos, so those will probably be the main things that you'll be seeing on Wednesdays. So another thing to look forward to, and we'll continue the Itter Castle segments until we get it done, probably up until Brick World Chicago. Again, I am going to Brick World Chicago. That'll be cool. It'd be nice if some of you guys could come up, say hi. Really cool to see the castle in person. So with that, we're going to end off the segment. Thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe. Shoutouts really help the channel, and thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.